Speaking of AI, though, when we think about thematic investing, so themes that we think about for the at least medium term to longer term, and you and I have talked about this a lot, is is the energy theme and owning energy. And we're seeing the price of crude at a 3-week high given geopolitical tensions, but I think it's just such an interesting sector and an important sector given the increased demand for energy on the back of the energy usage that data centers that power AI require. And so I think it's still an area that warrants, significant thought and investing in. It's also interesting to note, though, that one of the issues within the energy sector, so almost a subsector of energy investing, because we can own oil, we can own net gas, but you can also think about some of the power grids. And it sounds boring, a power grid. Like, what is that? That's just the interconnectedness of the system that has transmission, that transmits the electricity, that yeah, has generators that gets distributed to our homes. And there's a massive global aging of power grid systems that were really built in the mid 20th century. So I think that could also be an interesting play. This is an area that I've never really looked at, but when you hear about blackouts and the increasing demand for energy, you always ask me what's an interesting derivative AI play. It's not sexy. So I'm going to take a look at these companies and see which ones might be attractively valued and might have some interesting catalysts.